Good
Morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Matrix Money Tuesday. How you guys doing?
Doing
Good.
all right.
Yeah,
Good.
ditto.
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 All right.
That's
Are we
funny.
streaming on all channels or are we streaming on just this one right now?
No, we're doing our normal, just this one, and then we're going to rebroadcast to all
That's
the
it.
other channels after this.
All right. So we'll see how that goes. Stuff.
Good morning.
Hey,
Morning. AJ Popstar 79.
Yeah, the sometimes the notifications are really slow to go out.
Yes. I've been getting
They-
that delay
yeah.
with mine too. Sometimes it's like hours later for a live stream. Like, oh, I missed that one.
Yeah, right. Oops. Anything you guys want to touch on before we go take a quick look at the markets as people pile in, or what?
I mean, Jar, you want to talk just briefly about that thing that you showed us? I don't know if you want to talk about it right now.
Okay, so yeah, well, it just arrived. It just arrived, and I was just opening it. It's called the Cool Wallet Pro, and if you can see it, that's it right over here. It is a card wallet, and it has a paper display. So let me pull this open here. So I literally just opened this. I haven't even installed the application, paired it in any way. But I'll be looking into it further, and then I'll be doing a review, and we'll be giving one of these away as well because I have some extras.
Sweet.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
So
I mean, people like the giveaways, so you
people love giveaways. I love free stuff too, so I can't.
Yeah, me too.
And we should probably tell everybody, in case they're watching this on the rebroadcast on our channels, that giveaway is going to be on Matrix Money podcast channel. Link in the description of this live stream.
Yes, make sure you subscribe, smash the like, all that good stuff. An Ice River Pro still worth it? Ooh, that's a very good question.
Ooh.
I'm gonna ask FF to answer that because he might.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, because I've made a couple videos as of late about Caspa and about my own KS0s. I actually just put out a short. So I am not mining Caspa anymore. Actually, on my KS0s.
Wow.
I'm mining Cedra. I'm not trying to shill Cedra at all. If the bags go up or down, I really don't care. But I'm just solely buying my Caspa right now because the KS0 Pro is not going to yield you enough for the gains that you probably want. Yes, it's still profitable. So if you're like selling it right away into like Bitcoin or into USDC, that's fine. But for somebody like myself who's going full degen into Caspa, I'm not yielding enough. So I'm no longer mining Caspa on my KS0. If you believe in Cedra, which I think is the only other coin you can mine using those ASICs that are up there, I have 4 of them you can see, then sure, get one. But I can't recommend it, to be quite honest.
It's a hard sell right now. I'm just trying to pull it up right now, but Gold Shell released a box miner to compete with it. Give me a second here.
And while you try to look that one up, I have my opinions on that too, and then I'll let Jar just rip into that one himself. But when the KS0 before the Pro came out, I was literally on the first batch for that, and it was the same price as the Gold Shell KA box miner.
Okay.
Which is around like 1,700, right? And I think back then ETH was also around about 1,700 when I got the KS0, and I sold an ETH for one of those, Ice River KS0s.
Yep.
And it was making at the time $30 a day. This thing right here is not even close to making $30 a day. It's probably making, I don't know, like maybe not $2, maybe like $4 or $5 a day or so. It's making roughly, I think, 200 or so if you convert it to USD a month, and it costs $1,700. That's why I bring up the old $1,700 from the original KS0.
Right.
So when you're looking at, okay, I want to ROI as quickly as possible, or if you're just looking at like myself trying to yield as much cash flow as possible, I don't think that this is the best buy. I'm pretty sure if Gold Shell sent me one and told me to shill it, I would be shilling it.
Yeah.
But because they haven't, I'm telling you the truth. Just me being honest.
Good stuff. Yeah.
But go ahead, John. I think I've
Yeah, no, it's a little bit pricey. It's a little bit late. I feel like they're late in the game with this one. If they had released it 6 months ago, I think we would have a wholly different angle on it.
Oh, yeah.
6 months made a big difference. KS3s, the KS5s, these beasts are coming out. The difficulty is through the roof. My ice rivers are also off. It's not that it takes so little power. It's not mining enough. I'd rather just purchase Caspa, especially Caspa took a dip right now, right? So Caspa's down, and you might as well just stack it until it goes back up. And I saw your video, it being one of your picks, and it's also one of my picks too. I think Caspa has quite a bit of potential in the bull market. So yeah, it sucks because I like the box miners from Gold Shell. It's really good for entry level miners or just the home miner that wants to get involved in mining but can't afford the big power consumption boxes. It's a nice way just to get involved. Yeah.
Morning, Automatic Beats.
Morning Beats.
Morning.
Well, do you want to take us? You were just talking about Caspa taking a dip. You want to take a look at the markets while we're?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, absolutely.
All right, let's bring that on in here. Let me refresh the page so we got the latest data.
All right.
Wow,
so we're taking some hits right now.
Yeah, look at it.
Down
just barely holding over 63 here.
Yeah. So that was kind of expected, right? Like, was it expected? It was sort of expected if you're looking at historical. Right.
Yeah.
But right now, we hit all-time highs before the halving, which didn't happen before.
Right.
And now we're taking a nice dip. 63. I'm actually surprised that went down to 63. There's people talking about it going into the 50s, possibly 40s. What do you guys think?
Go ahead, CCM.
Okay. I expected this dip. Yes. Honestly, to where we're at right now, no. I kind of expected it would hover in that 65 range, so it went a little lower than I was thinking. It's so funny when it got down to that 65. I had people messaging me, "Should I buy now? Should I buy now?" Thought it was kind of funny. Anyway, I'd be very surprised if it went down into the 50s. I do expect we're going to be pushing way back up before the halving. That's again. Wait. Let me put that banner up here. Not financial advice, not financial advisor. But like, I don't know. That's again just my opinion. That's my opinion. I don't think it's going to go down much more, and I think we're going to see a resurgence prior to the halving. I think it's going to dump after the halving, but I think we're going to see it maybe one more all-time high before the halving.
Okay, interesting.
What do you think, FF?
Oh, I'm going next. All right. So I think it's going to crab actually, because I don't think it will reach those 40 numbers. 50 maybe. It might dip below 60, but not for long. I don't think. I think it's just going to crab, and it's going to continue to crab. There's going to be probably little to no action after the halving, is what I believe, and then it will probably continue to go down a little bit more as a lot of the news and the overall sentiment of the halving and ETFs starts to fade a little bit more.
Yep.
And then I would say roughly 6 to 8 months after the halving is where I believe that it will start to do some crazy things. But again, that's just my thought. This is just based off of sentiment. I follow sentiment a lot more than I do the actual charting. So that's just my thoughts. What about you, Joe?
Well, I'm already wrong because I didn't think it was going to go down. So definitely don't take my advice. I thought for sure it was going to keep going up. Maybe not skyrocket, but I thought 100K before the halving was kind of like my marker. Maybe not above 100K, but close to it. So this is just following what's happened in the past with the dip before the halving. I think now that it's dipping, it probably will dip a little bit further, maybe into the 50s. I don't know if it's going to go any lower than that. But guess who's buying? I'm going to keep buying right now. Might as well, right? If it's going to take the dip, yeah, might as
Exactly.
well cash in on that. So I'll be doing a DCAing right now. I've already started a couple of days ago, so I'll be picking up more.
Nice.
Yeah,
So you got a question, Jar?
What's that?
Oh,
did I? Oh, yes. I broke. Thank you, Automatic Beats. I didn't sell because I got a problem. So I didn't sell. I broke even. Thankfully, I finally broke even on my heavy investment into Sol. It's my dollar. If you're looking at dollar cost averaging on my purchases, it was 185. So as soon as it crossed 200, I'm now in the green territory. Because there's so much development on Solana, especially in the space that I'm paying attention to, which is the DePIN space. A lot of projects are transitioning over. No, and I'm not going to double down, but I'm not selling any right now. I did. One thing I didn't talk about is I did manage to buy a little bit of Solana when it was in the $15 range. That's my little side bet that I'm going to flip soon, just to cover my losses.
Hey, seeing we're talking about Solana, Jar, can I ask you a question? With everybody kind of migrating over, DePINs I'm talking about in particular, kind of migrating over to Solana, do you see that as a detriment to the growth of the DePIN space? Because I mean, let's be completely honest, Solana has a shitty track record for keeping its blockchain running. So do you see that as a negative or?
Yeah, that's to be seen, right? You're right. It doesn't have the greatest track record.
I don't know if they were migrating. I don't know that Solana would be my choice. I mean, I get it. It's fast, cheap.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
And this is where I'm wondering if there's outside influences kind of pushing that narrative over into Solana that we're not really aware of. And I think that might be the case for a lot of the VC-backed projects that are moving over. Because I'm noticing those are the ones that are actually transitioning over to Solana more than anybody else. So I think, it still has to be proven, although it hasn't had it. No, it did have a major problem a couple of weeks ago.
What was it? A month ago? Yeah. Like that.
I was going to say they've had a 1-year clean track record, but that's not true.
No. And that was my point. I mean, and you still got projects after this latest outage kind of moving over, and I'm just like, what is wrong with people? Like, I don't get it.
Yeah. So you got a good point, and I don't know where it's going to go from here, but we have to see what happens when there is more resources being used on the network. Can it withstand this TPS that they keep toting over and over and over again? So I guess we'll find out. I don't have an opinion on it yet. I'm just seeing the masses starting to move in that direction, so I'm just focusing on that from an investment perspective right now.
No, I get it.
From a technology aspect, that's still to be proven right now. I don't trust it myself. Personally, I wouldn't put anything on it if I was building. I think Matic has proven to be a lot more sustainable.
Yeah. I mean, from an investment perspective, I would have to agree with you, Jar. I have 2 coins that I'm going into heavily, but then like my dad asked me, so what about a 3rd coin if you had a choice? And I told him Sol, actually. And it's not because of the technology, right? Because, I mean, as we're saying now, they have lots of downtime, etc. But it's literally because of the hype behind it.
Yes.
Like that level of hype from people who don't know a lick about the technology, something that's going to make Sol truly skyrocket, I believe. And then the other thing I wanted to talk about in regards to Sol is, okay, it, isn't active or the status is down for Sol, but if it happens enough, people get used to that.
Yeah.
Just like, dial-up, right? We all got used to, 5 minutes before we can get online, right?
Yep.
I think it's getting to the point where that narrative might not even matter anymore. It might matter to some of us technical people where we're like, okay, you're supposed to have an uptime very similar or better than AWS. Mm-hmm. And then somebody will be like, okay, that's great, blah, 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 who's technical. But if the masses and the people have gotten used to it going down every couple of months, I don't think
it's okay if they can get away with it.
Yeah.
Right. They still got a huge like army behind them of followers that are about soul and whatever. I agree with you though. It's gonna go up in this cycle, so there's hype.
Yeah. I'm also agreeing with AJ Popstar here. He's talking about the meme. I was
gonna say,
as soon as you follow the meme coins, you follow the chain. That's going to be the chain with the most hype. And right now, Sol is just like bombarded with meme coin after meme coin after meme coin. So a lot of hype is already built around that. So yes, if you're looking at it from an investment perspective, yeah, definitely third coin, sure, Solana, absolutely, yeah, yep,
thematic, yeah,
that's good, yeah.
All right, well, I guess we can keep going here real quick. Ethereum, $3,200. I mean, that almost $1,000 right there, right? It went a little over 4, I think it was at one point, right?
Yeah,
a huge dip.
Jeez.
Yep. And there's Solana right here, $180, still up 20% in the last week. I mean,
what can I say? Yeah,
it's all about the Yars got it.
Yeah, as long as it's over 185, it went down, so I'm a little bit upset. But
BNB up over $500. That's like old school numbers for BNB, right?
Yeah,
that's actually amazing.
Yeah.
Considering everything that's going on.
Given all the FUD and everything. Yeah, I agree. XRP just under 60 cents. Cardano, where are we? Just over 60 cents.
How did Lido get up there? Lido's number 7 right now.
Hold on. Yep.
That came out of nowhere. Was that always in the top 10? I don't remember.
I feel like it has been recently. I don't know how long.
I guess it's built off of Ethereum, right?
In there.
Yeah.
BNB moves no matter what for some reason. Yeah. Well, amen to that. Well, there's a lot of users on BNB.
Utility, man. They got a lot of things going. A lot of pros. Yeah.
Yeah, that just is. Avalanche, AVAX looking pretty good. 56.93.
Yeah.
We got to stop at Doge. Can't not go to Doge. Hey.
Yeah.
What do you think? Is Doge going to do good in this bull cycle or what?
Yes.
We're gonna ask you. What do you think?
I'm gonna say yes. I think if they integrate it with X alone.
Yeah.
It's already the fact that there's just talk about it possibly happening, and he's talking about it possibly being a method of purchase for a vehicle. If I could buy a car with Dogecoin, that's like the best. Like just transact online and then
how crazy is that, right?
Yeah. So I mean that's just where my roots of crypto came from is Dogecoin and Elon. So and that hype is still there. It's still in the top 20. It's number 11. It's in and out of the top 10. So I don't think Doge is going anywhere. Yeah, that's gonna.
Well, seeing we're talking about Doge and Sheeb is right below it here.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about this whole kind of meme mania that's going on right now? Are you guys jumping? Are you aping into this stuff or what?
Jar.
Okay, so I put out a couple of posts.
Yeah, I saw that.
I'm farming right now. I'm looking out for some good meme coins to invest in, and I got some. So I'm looking into it right now. Yes, I'm going to be buying some meme coins. I don't know which ones I'm going to be buying, but I'm definitely going to be picking up some just to see, like small bets, like $50, just to see what happens. You never know; you might strike gold. So that's where I am.
I can say you can make actual money off of meme coins. I put $20 into Pepe, and I think I sold it just at its all-time high, which I think I forgot what the number is, but then I was able to get around $700 from a $20 investment. So I keep kicking myself. I'm like, man, if I put $1,000 in there,
those are the ones that don't hit.
I would be sitting.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Those are the ones that don't hit. Yeah. So, I mean, why not? When it comes to meme coins.
Yeah. GPU.
You guys heard of this one?
GPU?
No.
Yeah, me either.
One that did drop that I'm looking at right now is OneCoin, and that one that dipped a little bit. My alert came off, so I might be picking up a little bit of that just to see what happens. The problem with meme coins is they move so quickly.
Yes.
Like within a 24, if you forget 24 hours, if you're not looking within a couple of hours, you've lost it. You've already, you lost your advantage and it's gone. So, and I don't have the time to just sit and look at tickers. So that's one of the major reasons.
You don't? What's the problem, Joe?
I can't just be staring at my screen all day. So, the meme coins I'm going to be buying is kind of like set it, hopefully forget it for a little bit and take a look back and see if it's made any money.
And be like, okay, I better dump this now. Yeah.
Hopefully it hits the news. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. All right, let's see. Polkadot looking pretty good. Chainlink, I like Chainlink. I think this is again, not financial advice, old guy. But I don't know. I think this is a decent buy for Chainlink, especially for what we're going to see in this cycle. I really do. Tron down back below 12 cents. Again, we got people all over the globe using that for USDT. So, winner chicken dinner. Yep. Speaking of Matic, wow, down over 20%. Holy crap! I didn't even realize that.
The whole market
below a buck.
Nice hit.
You know what? Time to maybe load up a little bit on that, right?
Yep, absolutely. Buy time.
Let's see. I like Litecoin. That's a much better price for buying Litecoin. Filecoin. Speaking of DPIN, right here. I don't know. That's that thing was what, a week ago, back around $11-12 or something like that. So when we first started talking about it, it was like around $5, but still, that's a decent pullback if you ask me. Absolutely. If you're looking for something like that. Let's see what else we got here. Render. You guys got any? I know we were supposed to talk about AI coins and we didn't really kind of do that.
We can do that another time.
Anything you guys want to throw out about that?
I picked up a little bit of Render. It finally, getting listings on Canadian exchanges isn't easy. We don't have a lot of coins available on the Canadian exchanges. Render just popped up on NDAX, so I picked some up, especially now that it's dipping. It was significantly cheaper, I don't know, 6 months ago. I think it was like $2. But anyways, I missed that one.
Let's see what we got. Stacks. If you're into, the building on Bitcoin thing, might be a good buy right there, down 7.5%. Immutable X is another one I think is a good. Wow, down 20. I didn't even realize it was down that much, over 25%. Holy crap! Wow,
a lot of good ones.
Look at these. Stellar down 16, almost 17%, 12 cents. H-bar, I like H-bar because you can stake it to boot, and it's back down to 10.5 cents, basically down 20%. Holy crap! I don't know. Oh well, yeah, we got to at least check Caspa.
Down almost 20.
Yeah, you're not wrong. It's probably a lot better off to just buy. Buy Casper at this point. You know what I mean? Hey, Pepe, you're talking about that one earlier. Still,
top 50.
Yeah, I know, right? And I don't know. That seems pretty high for Pepe, I guess. But it's got a community, I guess, right?
Yep.
There's Dogwood.
There you go. And look at it, still up over 24%. That's crazy.
That's insane.
That's crazy. I love it. Monero, I like Monero. I think privacy coins are going to be important, but even at that, down 10%. It was actually looking pretty good back up to where it normally was prior to its delisting. This thing, it's come back. Well, you can see over 25%. That's all right. I think a lot of people took some profits with this, especially people who got in below a buck. That thing was like, over 100x there,
Yeah. And then
anything else you guys want to talk about as I'm skimming through here?
Jupiter, that took off. That's a DEX on Solana. That one is doing very well. So there was an airdrop a few months ago where a lot of users got 200 Jupiter tokens deposited in their wallet. And that's doubled since the airdrop. I didn't sell any. I actually bought a little bit more because I used the DEX a few times. And it's very useful. It's fast. It's very clean. It's very easy to use. So they have a really good tool. I'm actually going to hold this for a bit longer just to see where the project grows, especially with more and more use on Solana. Radium, I didn't find to be the most useful DEX out there. I think Jupiter actually does a better job at it. So that's why I'm holding it right now.
Well, that makes a big difference. Usability, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
How easy it is to use.
Have you guys used Jupiter at all?
I have not.
No, interested in like trying it out.
Yeah, like if you're in Helium and you had the HNT token, they migrated over to Solana and they kind of forced you to use this DEX to move your tokens over.
Nice.
And that's where my use of, and that's where I was introduced into it, and that's where I started using it. So it is definitely a useful tool.
I'm gonna have to get me some and use it.
Hey, Sadie.
Welcome. Hey. Yeah, we got a lot of people jumping in now. We're gonna be wrapping up pretty soon, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Mike's buying
a Bitcoin ATM. Nice.
Good job. What? Good job.
I'm gonna just kill this, guys, and we'll as we wrap up here. What else we got here?
Just mining. Okay.
Yeah.
Backwards, what are you mining right now? If you
he has a whole list.
I love it. Thanks. Yeah. There might be a.
All right, so that's a bad question.
That's a loaded question there.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Well, we'll see what he pops in there. So maybe we recap a little bit I know you guys have a hard stop in about 3-4 minutes. So do you want to recap a little bit? Tell them about your channels, whatever.
Well, I have too much happening right now that I can't think of it. FF, what do you got going on with your channel? What's coming up?
The only thing that's really coming up is I did make a video about buying into Rose and also Caspa for many reasons. I'm going to have an updated video hopefully this weekend on that because I did buy more Rose and more Caspa. I'm sort of DFV. I don't want to say the actual word because I don't want us to get demonetized. But Roaring Kitty is his other name, and then also Dogecoin Millionaire. I'm sort of like following into their footsteps a little bit, where I'm not over diversifying, and I'm more so being a little bit of a degenerate. And I'm just, if I believe in a coin, right, then I'm going to put my eggs into that basket. I know that's kind of the opposite of what you hear. You hear people say, "Oh, let me get a little bit of this, a little bit of that." And then you end up in the same spot that you were last year. So that's what I'm doing. So you can follow me, follow that journey. I think I updated my Excel spreadsheet as well. So hopefully it's a little bit easier to follow. But that's what I'm doing.
You sold me on Rose. I'm gonna be buying some of that. I'm gonna follow you a little bit there.
I literally bought 1,000 more. This weekend I'm buying 1,000 more today. So
wow.
I'm not playing around.
CCM, what do you got going on this week?
I'll be dropping my next Living on Crypto video Thursday. Just finished the editing yesterday. Gotta get the rest of it together today. So that's happening. Tomorrow I'm going to be live talking about the latest mudslinging from Elizabeth Warren and that crew with regard to John Deaton. It's just, I don't know if you guys saw that latest video from the campaign event. It's like to listen to these people just like, wow. But anyway, so I don't know. And then of course, Friday, my normal Crypto on the Rocks Friday night. Yes. So that's pretty much my week here, or the rest of my week here at this point.
That's good stuff. Quick reminder, if you're watching right now, because we have more people on here, we're gonna be doing a giveaway. This is the Cool Wallet Pro. This is new to me. I haven't even installed it or used it yet. There we go. I don't know if we can. You see it there? Anyways, it's a card-sized wallet. We're going to be giving one of these away. How about next week, guys? You want to do that next week?
Yeah.
Do the giveaway next week.
You're gonna have your review out on it by then?
Hopefully I'll have it. So let's plan for giving one of these away next week. And we got a couple here. So we haven't come up with a hashtag. Make sure you follow our channel. We also have a Twitter account that's also in there, and I'll be putting updates on Twitter a little bit more about this wallet with the functionality and everything else that goes with it. So we'll be promoting it there.
We're actually streaming on Twitter right now.
Oh, right. We're also streaming on Twitter right now.
Yes.
So subscribe and follow us on Twitter if you're watching us on Twitter right now.
Yes. And just again, because we're going to rebroadcast this on our own channels, make sure you got to, in order for the giveaways, you have to be here on the Matrix Money podcast channel. Again, links are in the description. So make sure you like, subscribe, follow, all that kind of good stuff.
Yep. And we're live every Tuesday at 10 a.m. Eastern time. So that's when we go up.
Yes. Yes. Well, I think Backward Miner answered your questions. I think we just missed putting it all up here, Char. I'm sorry. I know you guys have got to wrap up here. I mean, so I don't want to make you guys late for what you got going on.
Oh, let's just see what he has. You got
I got to go find it. Hang on.
Okay. Okay, yeah, it is a list. Wow. This guy's mining everything.
Yeah, I'm trying to make, I think it's adding into what he's got going there. I did do standard VPN. Oh, we're talking about the. Sorry, I'm just zipping through the comments here real quick, guys. They got VPN. They're talking about.
Yep, DPR, get a deeper miner device. I'll do it.
Yep. All right. Anything else? Looks like I think we got the. I think we got it.
All right,
we got it.
Right. Sounds good.
All right.
All right. Well,
gonna wrap it up, I guess.
Thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you next week. Matrix Money Tuesday, 10 a.m. We're doing a giveaway. Make sure you like and subscribe.
Yes. All right. Take care, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Later.